Nigga, talk for us. And Pharrell says, we made this whole project right downstairs, the Louis headquarters, staring at what is that? What, some type of river, staring at the scene. Huh?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. So next month, the great Virginia Beach rap duo Clipse will finally release Let God Sort 'Em Out, their first album in 16 years. Their lead single, S Trumpets, came out on Friday. So apparently they recorded the whole album in Louis Vuitton headquarters in Paris, and their old associate Pharrell Williams produced the entire thing. People have been waiting on the Clipse reunion album for a long time, and it looks like label issues might have been one of the things that delayed the release. Def Jam, originally slated to release the album, didn't want Kendrick Lamar's feature to appear on one of the tracks. As a result, Clipse are no longer on Def Jam.
Oh man! all right, they took my Clipse Kendrick verse away.
Did they? That shit was fire, yo.
Oh, boo! Come on, Freeze. Find it so we can dissect it.
I'm only playing it off a snippet. That's it. I'm gonna play it.
Oh, it was so fire. You heard it, Mark?
Yeah. The internet was. It's funny because I heard it and liked it. Then I saw a lot of people saying this is the worst shit ever. You know, the Drake side of the equation. A lot of their fans were like, "This was trash. This proves." You know,
really?
Yeah, which was absurd to me. I think, regardless of where you stand on this divided issue, Kendrick fire.
So it was up and then they took it down?
Yeah,
yes.
somebody leaked it.
Absolutely.
Oh, somebody leaked it. Okay, got it.
I was surprised it was up as long as it was.
It was up, and now it's not because it shouldn't have been up.
Right.
Why didn't you screen record or something?
I don't do that unless I'm on the phone with all.
You can't find it?
Other than that, yeah, I don't have it no more. The label took it down. But a few things. Oh, you found it, Big Freeze.
Craziest.
Take it further, Freeze.
Our tech
They
consultant.
thought they was gonna stop us. And Mel's phone background needs to change. So when you finish that, change his background on his
And
phone.
she needs to set an alarm.
Oh yeah, and she got to set an alarm. Look at the thing she needs.
Flashlight. Yeah. That shit was funny. All right, here we go.
Oh, I had the good quality one.
I mean, it's only.
Hey.
Oh, and of course I'm getting.
You gotta slide it.
No, my daughter's calling me that right as I play a record. I can't answer that.
I mean, we heard. Like, I think we could talk.
Yeah, we can
I
talk.
love
Yeah,
him for
you
that
can
track
talk.
too.
I hate hearing it like this.
I hated that this leaked.
Yeah,
Absolute hate.
At the same time, though, first of all, I do want to shout out the Clipse and whoever's running their rollout because they are bodying it to me.
Every aspect.
They just did
merch,
the New York Times podcast
They did
with John Monica. I forgot how you say his name. It was great though. It was great. They really get into the verse and the song about how the label has like a lyric auditor there, usually to catch sample clearance things, interpretations. If you use some lyrics from someone else's, they have to clear that. Mm-hmm. But they kind of started overstepping it and taking it into censorship and doing things on behalf of the bigger label. We don't want to have a mess with Drake or whatever it may be. That was a very interesting conversation. Malice, especially because he was talking about how hip hop is the one place for black people to be most expressive in the world, and now you have this label censoring them. It's a really good conversation. I recommend checking it out.
Yo, y'all knew this. I didn't. You know, it's not my bag, but yo, I really like hearing Push and them talk.
Yeah.
Like, it's certain people that'll lure you in with their conversation. Like, I like hearing Dame. I like hearing 50. I like hearing certain people speak. A lot of rappers is like wet mops.
Yeah.
When they start talking, they'll pull you into the conversation. Like,
I don't understand that term.
No, a lot of people don't interview well.
No, it's true.
That is
A lot
true.
of rappers don't interview well.
I got you.
Yeah,
We know.
But when certain people start to speak, it's like, oh shit, and they'll just lure you in. So I really have been enjoying a little run that they on.
Yeah, for sure. And everything about the run that they're on tells me how intentional everything has been. Like, they weren't just in the studio rapping over beats. You know what I mean? Like, it was OD thought out from top to bottom.
And I love to hear black men that
They wasn't just in the studio neither. Like they was in fucking
France.
Paris.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Oh, oui, nigga.
Headquarters.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And when Pharrell introduced, because I watched the whole clip of him introducing the record that Kendrick is on, and it's Pharrell talking. I love watching it because as a rapper, if you got Pharrell to talk, it's like, yeah, nigga, say something. It's like we used to be telling him, nigga, talk for us. And Pharrell says, we made this whole project right downstairs, the Louis headquarters, staring at whatever, what is that? What, some type of river, staring at
The scene.
Huh?
Scene or same?
Same.
Whatever it is, he was saying, staring at this river, and the river is so rich that it just make. I'm like, yo, this nigga got too much money. He just up there. The Clipse is making
but this is
the grimiest, grungiest.
And when you
But that's
hear them,
the fly shit.
that's
And
the
that's the
fly
fly shit
shit.
about this rollout,
Yes.
even doing the New York Times, even though I'd obviously
Yes.
rather have them come talk to us and tell us these stories, it places it in a different place.
Yes.
This is not just
correct.
some hip hop shit. Like, no,
Yeah.
we're going to go sit with fucking art critics and we're going to tell an entire story about this shit.
And when you sit down and hear these two
No,
black
it makes it
boys,
not cheap.
Cause did their merch,
Right.
yeah.
and it ain't just a couple tees.
Right.
No, but what,
It's art. Hey, their vinyl packaging. Cause
Bro,
did that. Like, it's art.
nah,
it's art.
They done drop out 4 different capsule collections with.
They killing.
My
This is
nigga,
different,
and
though.
you hear these two black men that sit around and talk about cocaine, sit in front of these white people and articulate and convey their thoughts, and their grammar is on point, and all their diction and all of that shit is on point. That shit is fire. Like, you be proud as fuck listening to them speak.
No, in
That
one
shit
of these
is dope,
interviews,
bro.
they said they ain't even talking about cocaine. That's how ill they are in this shit.
No, I'm talking about,
to
but
me,
that's their.
The crazy,
I know.
the crazy
Yeah.
shit about the Clipse, like, I was talking about this with my man who was an MC upstate when I was home last. Like, yeah, it's coke rap, but it's not. Like, there's mad. They just use that as a vehicle to talk
Yes.
about
Yeah.
all the deeper shit that they're talking about in all these raps. And I forgot what the opening song they were saying in this interview is about their parents who both passed, rest in peace. It's called something like "Birds Don't Fly" or something like that. So it's like, even with that, you're doing a super deep song while playing into something that, oh, this is gonna be a song
About
about
some
coke.
birds.
You know,
Yeah, some
yeah,
birds.
exactly.
Birds don't fly sometimes.
Yeah, I forgot what the title. I might be butchering that, but
Birds on Fire. That's one with John Legend.
Yeah, they
Maybe
talk a lot of that fly shit, and you'll just miss it if all you hear is
the coke raps.
drug talk. Like, same with Sahai.
Yeah,
Like, these are people that they talk fly shit.
They
special,
pen is
special like
different.
that.
Pen is different.
Yeah,
Spesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that's just a vehicle for them to tell some real deep shit. Like,
Like when Push said, what he said, I never bought a bitch Michael Kors. What was the line? What was the line? That
can't a
fuck-
bitch live
fuck-
and say I bought a
can't you?
Michael
That's it.
Kors. Yeah.
Dog, that line fucked the whole summer up that summer.
You was broke then?
No, not for me. not for me. Listen, I was there from the Michael Kors watch inception when it got hot. I'm talking about 05-ish. When bitches felt like they needed to have this. So I saw it go out and I saw bitches still holding on. And that's when niggas was buying
Hey, Corey.
niggas was buying the Michael Kors watches.
There y'all go.
They older than me.
I know.
So
That's
get
what I'm
to
saying.
going-
They do their shit.
But H don't know. You saying Michael Kors was done before then?
He trying to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
what
trying to
they're
say.
trying-
That's not true.
That's
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Some good old
That's
tea.
not true.
That's not true. That's
You're
not
such
true.
an elitist.
I'm not saying
Me?
Yes.
Y'all
I
say it
didn't
was
say a
never
word.
in?
Nah,
There
nigga,
was
you
a
and Corey was
point-
doing y'all shit where y'all look and call us broke. They do
I'm
that shit
saying,
every
right,
week.
they do this
yeah.
shit.
What?
Where the shit we thought
Michael's
was
gold
lit, they
watch
like,
was in, Corey. Stop.
yo, listen to this. I'm about to say it depends on who you ask. Is that
Right.
fair?
You saying like if you ask a broke nigga, yes?
It depends on who you
That's
ask.
what he trying to
They
say.
talking money talk.
Yeah,
They talking
they
money
doing that
talk.
money talk.
Yeah, you remember that
I'm
lifestyle.
I'm talking hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were selling drugs.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Nigga,
what they're saying.
You did 30. This nigga just, he ran away.
In y'all drug dealing travels,
Nobody looked up to him at the time.
In your drug dealing travels, y'all didn't see bitches with the Michael Kors watches on?
Yes.
So you know the
Who travels?
See?
Who travels?
What was the watch? I said, what was the watch, nigga?
Minimum? Michelle was the minimum.
Now he talking to you now.
It was the minimum.
I'm talking to you.
I'm lying? Minimum.
Don't ask Mel, nigga. Don't ask Mel.
Wait,
She
no,
don't
wait,
know.
wait. I'm sorry, what?
No, I was talking. Michelle was the minimum. Come on, Joe, stop.
What? I didn't say nothing.
Y'all niggas sat up here and
That was
crucified Coach.
Well, that's different.
I'm not
Facts.
shitting on y'all.
Oh.
I'm not shitting on y'all. I remember what y'all talking about, but that's different, nigga.
They played at a different level. That's what they keep trying to tell
Right,
us.
trying to remind.
But that's
us.
okay with me.
That's it. I wasn't.
That's okay with me.
And Michael yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, say it.
No, he has two different lines. He has like his contemporary line that is what
All
you're
designers-
talking
And
about.
he had the high end line.
And then he has the high end
Yeah.
line that, but I know that that's not what they're talking about.
Look at these. Look at these.
Wait,
Look at these balls.
hold up.
Bro,
hold
I'm
up,
not
hold up.
saying a
I was
word,
cool
bro.
with them shitting on me about a Michael Kors. How you just jump in and shit on me too?
I wasn't. I was
No,
just
she
making
wasn't
it.
shitting.
No, I was just making it clear that there was. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to big up a push.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all. That's it.
And I was
That's
making
it.
a joke.
I don't want beef.
I was just making
I don't
a
want
joke.
the whole beef. But hey, you might be right. I never thought about it like that.
I was broke.
After a while,
I was feeling good about myself. Right.
After a while, the Michael Kors watch was an indicator of who not to fuck.
But that's what they say. It was always the indicator for these niggas.
I don't know. If
It
that
wasn't. Yo, don't put
I don't know.
He fucked the Michael Kors watch.
I don't know.
You.
I sure have.
He fucked the Swatch.
I sure have.
Timex.
Casio.
Casio. Oh,
Anybody.
G-Shocks.
Grandfather clock. Bitch carrying it. It don't matter.
pocket watch shit.
Yo, you crazy. Yo.
Man.
I don't even know how we got here.
I have no idea.
Push.
No, 'cause
That
they
damn
tryna
Push.
shit- they tryna shit on shit.
conversation.
Push did that shit with Apple Watches. I was mad. I'm like, come on, dog. Everybody got an Apple Watch damn near. He's like, yo, my chicks don't fuck with niggas that wear Apple Watches. I'm like,
You can't do nothing no more, man.
you can't.
That's why
I hate
miss
you
the
rich
old
niggas,
hip-hop.
yo.
Yeah, man. I miss old hip hop.
I hate you rich niggas.
When niggas bragged about attainable shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's attainable for them now.
No. I'm talking about for the rest of us listening. Like when Locks was like, you know, who drive millennials? We can drink. We can save up and get a millennium more accurate. I can't get no your Phantom.
Little C said all you saw was
your
fire
first-
from the Honda Passport. Yeah.
Your first date, you booked the res at the Fire Steakhouse. Shorty show up wearing an Apple Watch. What do you think?
I think it's practical.
Don't bother me. Don't bother me.
Don't bother Mark. Ice.
Is she bad?
Yeah.
I don't fuck that watch.
Free.
He'll fuck her and program it. Fix the background.
It's
Set an alarm.
Right.
Put a timer on
Right.
this.
Right. Fuck Ice tomorrow.
7 minutes.
All right, stop.
Yeah, but I
y'all.
feel like y'all sneaking out the question. Cool, you'll fuck her. But what do you think?
It don't bother. It's not.
It don't bother me.
It don't bother
I ain't make that much money yet.
What about you, Ish?
No, it's cool.
No, it's not. It's lying. That nigga lying. He can't keep a straight face. Right.
I'm not saying that. It's cool.
What's cool? The Apple
I'm
Watch?
sure they got on. I'm not judging the person.
No
based-
fancy band. Stock band.
It's the plastic shit.
Yeah,
Right.
nigga, stock band.
First generation.
Yeah.
Little screen too.
There's nothing wrong with the watch. It depends on.
You got to teach us now.
Now I'm about to tell you. It depends on how shorty
How match her shoes.
No, how she carry herself.
Wait, but
All right,
I know what
sure.
shoes. I know
All right,
shoes
we-
matter.
A lot of
Yes, the shoes matter to
listen,
Ish.
like,
Yeah.
Shoes matter.
No, she might start talking. Like you could look at somebody. They got a Michael Kors. It's cool. I'm not judging you.
Ask Ish about
You
a
can't
feet.
start talking about other people or talking down about other people. Now I'm gonna look at your Michael Kors.
Got you what you're
differently.
saying.
If you got on an Apple Watch and you cool and content with that, you can have a Honda Accord.
If you wanna live like that, right.
But you start dissing other girls, calling them basic and all that other shit. Now you gonna get.
But wait, if she got an Apple Watch on and a girl
Every time you say Honda
Accord,
Accord,
You can't say Honda
every time you
Accord.
say Honda Accord, she gets
Trigger warning.
You're not the only person that had a Honda.
I never had a fucking Honda, goddammit.
It's a good car.
Man,
It keeps its value.
Yeah,
God
nah.
damn
When I
it.
met my girl, she had a Honda Accord. There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
upgraded.
why you think it's something wrong with having an Accord?
Nothing is wrong with having an
Melissa
Accord.
Ford.
You had an Accord. He didn't
I-
pull that out off.
What color was it?
I never
think it
had
was a
an
Civic.
Accord.
All right, but he
I
saw
never-
you.
LX.
I literally,
You had a Civic LX.
I've
That nigga
never
said
driven
you
a
had the
Honda.
cloth.
I've never had
Every
a
time I say
You said
Honda
cloth.
thing.
All right, but were you in a Honda Accord one time and he seen you?
No.
That happened to me outside of Mars 2112 one time.
No.
When we was in the Honda, we was parking away. We was parking away. So you take the little walk. Man, bitches was turning that corner and see me getting that beige Honda Accord. I ain't care. Whatever. Shit happens.
I got caught too getting some bullshit back in the days.
Well, that's
nothing
cool.
wrong
You
with
have a
that.
Honda Accord, yo.
I never had one.
Honda's where you should have went for the ad.
Word. It's right there.
Honda is where you
Synergy.
should have went. You went
that'd be
BMW with that potato sack.
Sigh.
That's cool.
You know.
Anyway, back to Clipse really quick. Every song I've heard sounds like a real Def Jam kind of project.
Mm-hmm. They dropped the ball.
Wow, Def Jam.
They dropped the ball.
Old Def Jam. These are the types of albums old Def Jam would have like stood proud and tall behind.
For sure.
Like some real hip hop sounding shit with the greatest producers, the greatest features. We heard a Kendrick feature, a Nas feature leaked earlier.
We got a whole Louis Vuitton backing. Like,
Yeah.
And I mean, not to start the rumor mill up again, will it be a whole verse on there?
No comment.
Oh, so yes.
Okay.
I said no comment.
We know that Hov is giving Push a verse.
I hope
and
so.
pushing Pharrell?
Right.
You think that Pharrell and Push didn't send something over that sound like Allure times a zillion? Hey, OG. Hey, just wanted to
When you get a minute.
just tell me what you think of this. He don't even ask for the verse. Tell me how you think this beat sounds.
Joe, I have a question. Drake.
I was cooking just now.
Sorry, you wasn't wrong. Okay.
No, go ahead. I want to hear it now.
Let me how it sounds. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to get me back. Come on.
Yeah. Let me.
When you send a verse,
Drake is signed.
send it electronically. Do you use UPS?
Do you need Wi-Fi to send a verse?
Right.
Go ahead, I want to hear it.
Drake signed to who? Who's Drake signed to? Universal. Def Jam is under Universal?
Yes. That's the other
why.
thing.
Okay.
Def Jam is under Universal. So I understand whatever Push is saying, and he's saying that the line in question was a Trump line.
yeah.
Do you think Universal is doing that? Are they doing that in order to keep Drake there? Because there was rumors, like you said, that he might go to across.
Yeah, we fighting the case.
Across the
Drake
hall.
has good lawyers too. We don't need. Listen,
Got it.
One wrong word on these songs, and I will get 7,000 emails from an attorney. When I got
one wrong word on the song, and Drake's gonna say, "See,
Told you.
I told y'all that this is what they doing."
It seems like they were just talking about the optics of it, period.
No,
Drake.
but
It didn't matter what he said.
But I can hear the part that he said in that line.
Yeah, but if Drake is 6 God and your opening 8 bars is saying I'll send him back to Cosmic.
Yeah.
Even though we think that this verse was done before any of this beef shit popped off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
we think this verse is like a year old, maybe longer.
Nah. Send him back to the cops.
This Clipse album has been done.
This album has been finished.
This album has
since
been finished.
2024.
This one's going to last him.
I mean, the
Well,
feature.
he finished
But I
Drake
don't know
14 months ago.
Features were not. There was.
Ain't no nigga like just the telepath.
We said not like us was what, April? May. So you talking about almost 16,
year.
almost 14 months ago. He could have been, album could have been done, and he still could have.
Yeah.
And I think Pusha T is one of Hov's favorite rappers.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a fact.
I think so.
And Pharrell's one of his favorite producers.
I also think all that integrity shit that you keep hearing in Push and Jeezy, I think Hov takes a liking as
To
a
those
human
types of individuals.
To those
Yeah,
types
yeah.
of humans. I also think Hov really loves Pharrell. And he just performed at that Louis shit in that fly ass coat jacket he had on. That Louis that shit was fly. But anyway, Hov ain't gonna just keep letting niggas fire at Pharrell. Especially if it's niggas he may not like. I might have a hot take. I'm gonna think about it. I think somebody getting shot if he's on there.
It's going to be some little...
Multiple people might get
It's going to
shot.
be some slick talk that is going to be poignant to somebody.
Kanye gonna get shot.
Kanye's getting
Clearly shot.
bazooka. It ain't even gonna be nothing.
yeah.
That's gonna come from a couple different angles.
How Roy said,
Pause.
we got custom. It's one of those. my
Allegedly he
nigga.
said that.
Oh,
Yeah, he never did
Party.
That was AI. That was AI.
That was AI.
He was early adopter.
Yeah, he fucking shit up.
When Hov performed with Beyonce, he took Ye name out that verse.
He
Yeah,
sure
but
did.
that
But
was...
I didn't take that as nothing.
Yeah, he just put Beyonce's name in there instead because he's with Beyonce.
with her
Yeah.
in Paris.
Okay.
That performance was crazy too. I loved it, man. To see him come out on that last leg of the tour, get the way the crowd responded when Hov took stage. I thought
Yeah, it's fire.
Niggas
It's no
was mad.
secret that him and Ye don't get along. So I don't think that he did that just to shoot at Ye.
right.
Yo, that don't bother your mind, Parks and Joe. I mean, as fans or something, right? To me, when I look at that, it's like Jay-Z kept ascending, and then if you wasn't ascending with him, it looks, because Tata and Biggs and them is there, but it just looks like if you was a detriment, nigga, I'm gonna just leave you to the side. Like, Dame.
Why would I have a problem?
Everybody can't go.
No, I'm saying, but
Exactly.
but I look at it a little bit different. I look at it a little bit different, and that's me. But like,
Ye was ascending too, by the way.
like Dame, I know he was he was ascending, but then it makes me think that what could possibly go wrong between them two, right?
You talked about my
like
kids.
if Ye before that. If you know Ye, if you know Ye is crazy, sometimes you know your nigga is crazy. You'd be like,
He said slavery was a choice.
you sit over there.
Talked about Nazis.
On a scale of 1 to
No,
10.
I'm not talking about that, but before that, Mel, you're bringing up
Before
stuff.
that, you went crazy in the middle of your show and gave me 20 minutes on stage. Fuck is you thinking?
Yeah, he went on
I don't remember that.
Well, then there's that whole Kardashian thing.
The wedding.
Come to my wedding, and I don't want to get in gossip land.
Got it.
Please,
I got you. Okay.
Please.
We move that from that.
But how good do y'all think y'all are? And I'm coming with the ad. It's coming. How good do y'all think y'all are at identifying a liability? I'm getting this from the Bleak interview.
No, but that's what Flip just
I'm getting
said.
it
He
from the
said,
Bleak
"Yo, if
interview.
somebody's a detriment, you cut them off."
That's why I was about to
detriment
ask.
was the word that you used. If somebody keeps being detrimental, and I have a certain goal in mind, or I have a certain place where I want my life to go, and you keep being a detriment to that, how long do I keep saying?
What's my man that was sitting up here? What's my man that was sitting up here?
Ray Daniels?
Ray.
I agree with Ray Daniels and even I think Wayne. Though. I agree with them when they said that if Dame and Jay came up together, if I was Jay, I wouldn't leave Dame like that. No, because I wouldn't leave Dame like that. Dame wouldn't be $10 million in debt. If that was my brother, I wouldn't do that.
You don't know how many conversations or chances or tries to get him right that they had. Like if it's your man's, and he fucking up, and you try to pull him to the side, yo, dog, you fucking this up, bro. I keep giving you chance after chance, and you keep fucking it up. I'm not gonna let you fuck my shit up. Eventually, you gotta get cut.
You
loose.
never had a friend that just you got exhausted of that shit? Like, yo.
But now, not just that, that's behind closed doors. Now you publicly are getting on certain interviews and you're saying disparaging shit about me and my character and all of these other things. At some point, enough is going to be enough.
Got it.
One last quick piece of this I thought was interesting on, I don't know if y'all saw this, on the Paris tour was Beyonce had the Buffalo Soldiers t-shirt on. Did y'all see this?
I didn't see it.
She had a Buffalo Soldiers t-shirt, and it was interesting. It was one of the few missteps from their team in terms of fashion. One of the things Beyonce and Jay-Z have done really well is wear clothing and have aesthetics that speak to black culture, black images, and it often gets celebrated. Buffalo Soldiers is a tougher one when you start talking about, black soldiers fighting. They actually fought and helped to take land from indigenous people and other people here. And so, she wore it, and then the internet went kind of nuts, and people started taking the praise down. People started taking the accolades down, and it's one of those interesting moments for artists to me. And I'm sure they didn't do that on purpose. It was just one of those moments where the team didn't do enough research, I think, and it was one of those things that looked catchy and it worked, but till it didn't work. And I think that's a reminder to artists to be very mindful of when you start taking political statements and trying to make aesthetics out of it if you don't know the story well. That's all. But it was a big internet story for the last 24 hours or so.
You can't even wear shit no more because you like it.
No, not at all. No.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of science.
Buffalo Soldier. I'm starting about Bob Marley, nigga.
That's what you're talking about. Same Buffalo Soldiers.
Yeah. But part of the story of the Buffalo Soldiers was they helped secure the land from the wild Indians.
They were cowboys, working with.
Okay, got it.
I mean, we grew up playing cowboys and Indians till we realized later on the Indians were the good guys. The cowboys weren't the good guys. But again, I'm sure her team and people gave it to her and gave us certain information about it, but just not enough. And that's the problem when we wear stuff and do stuff sometimes where we don't have the whole information. So it's just a rare misstep because they get it right 99% of the time. And I'm usually very proud and excited about what they did. When I saw that, I was like, oh, and I saw the internet respond. I didn't say nothing, but I watched the internet respond, and I was like, oh wow,
okay.
Yeah, just something to note. It came out of Paris
also,
as well.
And not to go back to you guys' whole Kanye conversation, because again, I'm minding my business, but it could be it could just be we beefed over Watch the Throne. It could just be we beefed over splits. We beefed over who.
But I think we could come back from that. You get what I'm saying?
No. All the rest of that shit y'all named happened. Yeah. I'm just saying in terms of
the root of it.
Yeah, like we just don't know. When it comes to shit like that, I kind of just trust the people, right? Like if you stop seeing me and Ice together tomorrow, safe to assume
something happened. Yeah.
Somebody did something.
You did some bullshit.
We ain't gotta know.
No.
If it's me and Ice, then it was probably me that did the bullshit. That's true. If it's me and you, I don't know though.
I know.
If it's me and you, I don't know.
You wouldn't know the world.
I'm not so sure about that with me and you. Me and Freeze, I did some fuck shit. It's true. Lastly, on this topic, it is rumored that Hov might do the NFL Super Bowl halftime show. What do you guys take from that, if anything?
It's another rumor that an album is coming from him.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited about that, Joe.
I'm a little surprised if that happens, but I'm excited. I want to see it happen. I just would have expected there be an interruption of like hip hop artists, like between Kendrick and Jay. I would have thought maybe a woman, maybe an R&B singer, maybe a different genre of music. I would have just
fuck that.
Just
we running it.
We here now.
I ain't mad at it. I just expected something different. But I'm great.
Getting all this black money from black running backs.
I did the West Coast tribute. I did Rihanna. I did Usher, and I did Kendrick. It's my time to shine.
Yeah.
But you know, after Kendrick, I thought they might put a white person in. I thought they might do
Not
something.
while we still here.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Also, he also
Again, I ain't mad at it.
he also could be feeling. I think they said they renewed his contract
Yeah,
with
yeah,
him,
they
but it could be feeling like we're gonna go to country eventually. He's like, well, let me get my shit off before I'm up out of here.
I hear that. That's
Before Garth Brooks come, nigga, here I am.
They may not give it back.
And if I got an album coming,
Yeah.
I don't really need to see if Hov does it great.
I want to see that.
I only need to see Chris Brown now from our
That's
people.
it.
Yeah.
From our people.
Yeah.
That's the only person I'm like
Drake.
Andrew.
Yeah, I could live without that.
If it didn't happen, then if he did it, then awesome.
But I could live without it.
Drake shows aren't artistic enough for me to want to see the Super
If it's
Bowl.
the
He got
Super
the music.
Yeah.
If it's
He
the
absolutely
Super
has
Bowl,
the
He
music.
gotta have a little help.
Yeah, if
He
it's
needs
the Super Bowl though,
Yeah.
he might go
gotta
get the
do a little bit
same
more
chick
for the
that
Super Bowl.
Kendrick got.
No, Aiden Ross gonna be there.
What's the girl Kendrick got?
SZA? Who else?
No, the girl that did the stage show and all that shit. It's the same girl. That's done some of Drake
What's
shit.
my man name that was just in Houston? What's the guy? They was firing Drake up all week because he came out with the racist.
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan
Yeah.
Wallen. He'll be at the Super Bowl too. Drake got a little squad.
That was weird, but yeah.
Why was I explain it to me when we come back, because I don't understand it.
All right. Well, for now, time for my favorite part of the show: Prize Picks. All right, Prize Picks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into real cash money. With millions of members, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Really easy and simple to play. All you have to do is pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win now up to 2,000 times your cash. So run your game all season long with Prize Picks. And even though the NBA Finals might be over, the action does not stop on Prize Picks because baseball is just heating up. Step up to the plate with Prize Picks and add your favorite baseball players to your lineup. Whether it's strikeouts, RBIs, or first inning runs, make your call with more or less and play your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash with Prize Picks. All right. The Joe and Ish Prize Picks of the week in baseball. The Mets are still ass. Let's see. We got Mike Trout. That's right already. I ain't even got to read them. Mike Trout for more than 5.5 fantasy score. I don't even know what that means in baseball talk.
It's all right. Spanky.
Francisco Lindor for more than 6 fantasy score. Aaron Judge for more than 9.5 fantasy score. And Justin Verlander for more than 4.5 strikeouts. Is that a good ticket?
Sounds solid.
I mean,
the names sound familiar.
it's cool.
Names sound like you might have did a little something. Listen, if you download Prize Picks, the app, right this second, I need y'all to do us a real big favor, y'all.
Tell them what the favor is.
Can you please finish this drop? Because I don't want to step on the ass.
No, that's facts. Audience, please, y'all. Hey, zoom in. Everybody out there, wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Listen, please use this promo code. Text your family members to use this promo code. Text everybody you know. Tell them to use promo code JBP for your chance to win. I done forgot what the fuck you're supposed to win.
You win $50 with your first $5.
Oh yeah, for your chance to win. Chill. Chill. They already making a case for you. Chill. I got it. I got it, big dog.
No, we good. Yeah, we gotta figure a way out. We gotta figure a way in, boss. We gotta figure a way in, Dr. Maze.
You get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. I repeat, for the people in the back, download the app right this second and use promo code JBP for your chance to win $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. So good luck to all participants out there. And run your game.
Speaking about running game.
I love this nigga.
Something came across
Hey, yo, you are
my
an
feed.
idiot, bro.
I don't know what made you wake up in the morning and decide to post Patreon. Not the subs, but how many Patreon subscribers visit your Patreon page. You tried to black out the numbers. You tried to do a big one.
Niggas ain't never work in corporate.
But little do you know, the internet had you beat.
A little bit of brightness turned up.
Because they brightened their numbers, and I saw you made a lot last month. You made a lot the month before, and honestly,
You standing up for the people?
oh shit, wait, you making a lot now, champ. So I think your story. I mean, I get it. I mean, high overhead, but the overhead is
It ain't that high. United,
How y'all know it ain't that high?
United don't got that high.
I'm looking at that like, okay,
Stupid, yo.
okay. Do you have any explanation to do?